A warm welcome to all of you. Today we are going to discuss about what are the various factors affecting scheduling. As we know, the concept of scheduling will help us fixation of starting time and ending time to finish a particular task and the amount of work to be done, followed by the sequence of operations need to be performed while we are producing a product from the point of picking up of raw material to and at the end of the receiving the goods and services. There are so many operations that we need to perform in production department. So the scheduling will help us the fixation of starting time and ending time to finish a particular task, followed by the amount of work need to be done and the sequence of operations need to be performed. So this is what the concept related to the scheduling. And more, there are various factors which will impact on scheduling. They are external factors and internal factors. The external factors which will impact on scheduling from the point of customers view, the customers needs and wants, customers preferences with respect to the quality of the product, like color, size, shape, fragrance, price, quality, quantity. From the customer point of view, we need to understand all these things, and our production should happen on the basis of the requirements of the customer, on the basis of the requirements of the customer. Unless otherwise, when we do not properly understand the requirements of the customer, even after we try to produce the goods and services, we cannot expect the sales of the company. We cannot expect the sales. So that's the reason why, from external point of view, we need to understand the customer needs and wants with respect to the product aspects, like product color, product size, product shape, product fragrance, product price, product quantity, design, grade, and all these things. So according to their requirements, we should be able to produce that particular product within the organization. And one more thing, from the marketing intermediaries point of view, the retailers, the wholesalers, and the distributors, right? In time, we should be in a position to deliver the produced goods in time to the retailers and distributors. As if we given a word of promise that we can able to deliver the goods by Friday evening 5 p.m., we should be able to deliver the goods in the stipulated time duration. Right? We should be able to deliver the goods in the stipulated time period. So if you want to deliver the goods in the stipulated time period, we need to take the help of the scheduling concept. What this scheduling concept will tell us? The fixation of starting time and ending time, the amount of work. So over in 8 hours of duration, can we able to produce 1,000 goods or 2,000 goods or 10,000 goods? The amount of work we can able to done over there, and the sequence of operations that need to be performed. So the schedule will help a lot to deliver the goods in time to the marketing intermediaries, like the distributors and the wholesalers and retailers. As and when if we fail to deliver the goods in time, what will happen? The marketing intermediaries will switch over to the some other competitors. Will switch over to the some other competitors. Then automatically the sales of the company would gradually decrease. So that's the reason why, from external point of view, with respect to the customers and with respect to the marketing intermediaries, we should be able to facilitate the things in such a manner. We should be able to develop our scheduling concept in such a manner to deliver the goods in right time. And when goes to the internal factors, majorly in internal factors, the plant capacity plays a crucial role. Even after scheduling, In some situations, we may fail to deliver the goods in time because of lacking of knowledge over the plant capacity. When you're not having a proper understanding about the plant capacity, what is the capacity of our plant in 1 hour, how many goods that we can able to produce, even in half an hour, what is the capacity of our plant? When we fail to produce such expected quantity of goods, then ultimately that will impact on business. So majorly in internal factor, we should be able to estimate the plant capacity. We should be able to estimate the plant capacity. What is the capacity of our plant? Or in 1 hour, or in half an hour, and how many goods that we can able to produce, that tells about the concept of plant capacity. And either comes to the layout of the production, are we using product layout, process layout, that's what the functional layout, fixed position layout, cellular manufacturing layout, hybrid layout, what type of plant layout that we are using over there. Apart from that, do we have such kind of capacity to deliver the goods in time to a particular retailer or the distributor in outside, right? So all such kind of philosophies will fall under the concept of internal factors. So both external factors and internal factors of scheduling plays a very crucial role. We need to understand the concepts of both external and internal factors in the right manner to produce the goods in time, to deliver the goods to the right candidate at right time and right place. Right. We'll go for the next slide. We'll talk about the types of scheduling. Majorly, the types of scheduling will start with the concept of production schedule. As we know, the production schedule, which plans for producing goods and services from the point of picking up of raw material to how it is going to process in various stages, and ultimately how we are receiving goods and services. The production schedule which plans for the production activities. And when you go for the master production schedule, the master production schedule includes everything. The master production schedule includes everything. Suppose when we are trying to manufacture a cell phone, the cell phone may be a combination of 10 to 15 different spare parts. 10 to 15 different spare parts. Each and individual spare part need to be produced separately. And for each and individual spare part should be produced separately. For each spare part, we will have a different schedule. And for each spare part, we will have a different schedule and its starting time and ending time. And the production of all different spare parts and its starting time and ending time, even when we are trying to assemble it, and when we are trying to pack it, when we are going for packaging. So overall, from the point of getting of the raw material to, right, at the end of the packaging of the product, how much time it is taking to produce. How much time it is taking to produce. So that concept will tell us about the master schedule. So the master schedule will speaks about, a manufacturing unit may comprise of n number of work centers. In each work center, a kind of job will be happen. So n number of work centers like the lathe department, drilling department, screwing department, painting department, drilling department, and the lathe department. Each and individual department, it is a one work center, right? The product will move from one point to another point in a sequential order, from one department to another department, from one center to another center. When a product moves in one center, how much the time it has been taken to finish the particular task, it has been separately calculated, and over in 10 to 15 centers, overall how much time it has been taken to produce that particular product, and all these things will be calculated. And all these things will be calculated, because when it is a production, it comprises of so many work centers, as I said, like there are so many work centers or so many departments, like lathe department, drilling department, screwing department, and painting department, assembling department, and packing department. It has so many work centers, and the product, it has to move in a sequential order from the raw material to semi-finished to semi-finished to finished goods. In overall, how much time it has been taking, that could be calculated by master production schedule. Master production schedule. When we ask what includes the master production schedule, in a sense, it includes everything. It includes everything. What not? It includes everything related to that particular production. And parts scheduling will speaks about. So as we discussed, when we are trying to manufacture a computer, it is a combination of 10 to 15 different spare parts and its assembly, right? And each component will be separately produced. Each spare part should be separately manufactured. For every spare part, we have a strategic schedule. There are strategic business units. There are strategic production units. For every spare part, we'll have a separate schedule. A schedule will have its own starting time and ending time to finish that particular task. So spare parts schedule will tell you, when a computer, it is a combination of 15 different spare parts. For each spare part and its starting time and ending time will be separately calculated, and it is being moved to the some other department, and again the time will be calculated. So spare part scheduling will tell you about how many spare parts are available to assemble a particular product, and how much time it is being taken to manufacture a particular spare part. So that tells about the parts scheduling. When it comes to the manufacturing scheduling, which speaks about in general routine and in general routine production, commonly we will try to produce various products on regular basis, and so we will plan a schedule for routine manufacturing processes, from picking up of raw material to and the end of the getting of a finished good or service. A routine production will happen with respect to the manufacturing. Such kind of schedule will fall under the concept related to the manufacturing schedule. And the next one, machine loading schedule, will speaks about assigning men to the missions and assigning men come tasks to the missions, and loading task to a particular mission followed by men and the tasks. So assigning all these things will fall under the concept of the scheduling. Machine loading, basically it's a concept related to assigning task to a particular machinery followed by men assignment to a machinery, work assigned to a particular machinery, right? So these kind of tasks will fall under the concept of machine loading. When it comes to the scheduling of job order manufacturing, will speaks about say job order production. Basically it is a kind of batch sort of production. The batch sort of production will suppose we take an example of pharmaceutics. In pharmaceutics manufacturing, from they will try to produce n number of medicines order, n number of tablets. Each tablet will be produced in less quantity and variety of goods. Less quantity with variety of goods, the concept related to the job order manufacturing. Less quantity and variety of goods. Suppose less quantity in the sense 100 tablet sheets. Each tablet sheet, the quantity is 100 units. Such variety of 2000 variety of tablet sheets. 2000 variety of tablet sheets. So each and individual product that will be produced under a specific batch. That will be produced under a specific batch. That is what we call the concept of batch production or the job order manufacturing. So all these are the various types of concepts which will be included in types of scheduling. The types of scheduling majorly we need to discuss about master production schedule. The master production schedule includes everything, all different schedules related to variety of spare parts. And parts scheduling will speaks about the spare parts scheduling, and the manufacturing schedule will speaks about a routine production schedule, where generally it will happen in a day-to-day basis. The manufacturing of the routine products from the point, starting time and ending time, how it is being converting into a finished good or service. And machine load scheduling will the speaks about the assignment of tasks or men to a machinery, and loading a task to a machinery to a man. The concept will fall under the machine loading scheduling. And the job order manufacturing or the batch production, a variety of goods with uh, less quantity of manufacturing will happen under this job order manufacturing. So this is the concept of the types of scheduling. I hope you understand this. We'll discuss